you are joining us for this one. And off we go from Ford Field. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Opening carry of the game, it's J.K. Dobbins. And he's going to be hit and dropped behind the line. Great push upfield defensively. What a way to start this ball.
Mike, this defense talked all week about the importance of coming out fast and starting this game the right way. And it's less about the loss of yards there on that first play and more about just setting the tone. Hey, we're going to be here all day. We're bringing it. And boy, did they ever.
Now, a second down throw for Nix. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down. Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He's got his man. He finds Sutton. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. That's well done as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Throwing is Nix. That's to the tight end, Elijah Higgins. Down the right sideline. And out of bounds, but in business. They're going to have it first and goal inside the 5.
43 yards. That's another Broncos first down. First and goal.
And Nick's going to look to throw to the goal line and in. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown Broncos.
Touchdown Denver.
His 4th TD grab of the season. The extra point, up and good. Broncos are very quickly out to a 7-0 lead. 7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchdown.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's first and 10. On play action, he'll set up to throw. Open man, it's Jameson Williams. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Jameson Williams. Touchdown, Lions. It's his 4th touchdown on the year. Now the try for an extra point. The kick is good. And the Lions come right back to tie it at 7. Each team one possession, each team a score. 7-7 as they kick it off. This taken at the 5. He'll come across the 20 and taken down the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Now it's Dobbins. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a first down.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a third down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations. A lot easier to convert.
The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Cortland Sutton, the intended receiver, and it'll lead to a second down. On the ground, here's Dobbins. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
Looked like that might have been an RPO, a run-pass option. The quarterback has the ability to put the ball in the belly of the running back or pull it on the pass. Looked like he might have been better off pulling that one because he handed it off, and there was nowhere for that running back to go.
He dives, and what a catch for the first down.
13
A gain there of 13 yards.
That's good for the Broncos.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Throwing. Nix. He will air this out. Looking for Sutton. He's got it. That long one's going to bring them 1st and goal. He is brought down at the 5-yard line.
46 yards.
A big-time play for the Broncos. Pick up of 46 yards. 5 yards from the house. They've got it 1st and goal. Here's a run. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Hey, Dobbins. Touchdown, Denver. That's his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. An extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good. And the Broncos will move out to a 14-7 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And deep in the end zone, he's going to bring this one out. He gets swarmed under. Doesn't even get to the 15.
14-yard line.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Moving outside the pocket. He'll get rid of it and complete it. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. It is a big play there for the Lions. 33 yards.
This guy has just such a knack for getting open, Mike, and whenever they're looking for that big play, he's usually one of the guys at the top of the progression, and it's pretty easy to see why.
He'll be out of bounds. Decent pickup of 5 on 1st down.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand, get it to the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
First carry now for Jahmyr Gibbs. And they'll take this down inside the 35. 16-yard pickup on that ball. That's good for a Lions 1st down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
That's another
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down. Zach Allen getting in there to bring him down. His 1st sack of the season.
And after allowing a chunk play on that previous down, nice job there settling in. They make a big play of their own, and they get him down for a sack.
18. Check smash. 18 Rattler. Go check. Ready.
They'll throw out of the gun. Forced to his right. Escaping the danger. Throwing and completing. Well, they'll get some of the sack yardage back, but it's still going to leave them with third down.
The defender has to do a better job here, Mike, of getting depth. He wants to elevate that ball to give his secondary defender a chance to make a play. He gets too much width, not enough depth, and a quarterback like this is going to take advantage.
79 Broncos. Let's go.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. That's hauled in at the 2. And he'll take it on in. Touchdown, Detroit. They'll line it up to kick the extra point. It's up and good. And the Lions will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Something taken from me. Life's got always been missing.
They'll give it to Dobbins. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play. From the 42-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At the 42-yard line.
Here's Dobbins. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
Great job by that linebacker timing his blitz. He didn't give any indication to the offense that he was coming. And he's able to get through that hole and take the ball carrier down for a loss.
Nix from the gun on third down. He finds Mims. It's complete. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. A big-time play for the Broncos. 37 yards.
22-yard line.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. That is going to be pulled in. He's got it. Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. No problem there on the extra point. The Broncos have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kicks away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
At their own 35-yard line.
Go! 19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. Warriors 70, 18, Pioneer.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quickly to the outside and complete. That could be run out of bounds. It's a good game on first down. They pick up 7 yards.
Certainly not the biggest play of the day, but a good example of picking up positive yardage, staying ahead of the chains by a well-timed ball and a well-timed route.
Flush to his right. Open man downfield into Laporta. A pickup there of 28 yards.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Now, faking the give. And that will be incomplete. They could not hook up on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Lions ball to begin the second quarter. They've got it with a second down and 10.
Back
to the air one more time. And he'll just bite the bullet and throw this one away. That was a good idea. He didn't force anything there. But now it's going to bring up third down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and the quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
So after back-to-back incompletions, it is now third and 10. Open man, right side. He's got it. Remember, he had the touchdown catch from last time they had the football. Here, he's got a first down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
That's caught. It's Isaac to Slaw. To the pylon, he's in. Isaac to Slaw. Touchdown, Lions. The extra point is good. And the Lions will even this score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
We'll go three tight ends here on first and 10. A run with Dobbins. And he'll get this to about the 36-yard line. Linebacker Troy Anderson there to make the play.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Here's second and 9. Back to throw is Nix. Left side. That's complete. It's Sutton.
These are the play calls, Mike, that offensive coordinators use to just get their quarterback and their passing game into some sort of rhythm. Easy pitch and catch, get the ball out of his hand, see a completion. These typically, as the game goes on, lead to bigger and bigger gains.
And he gets it to midfield, and he gets the first down. Good run. The drive continues.
And with the ball on your side of the 50, if they didn't pick it up there, I think it would have been really interesting, Mike, to see if they would have thought about going for it on fourth down. I think they would have, but I guess we'll never know because he's able to pick up the first down anyway.
And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on first down.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
And he is out of bounds. Mark him at the 25. They'll get 19 out of that play. First down, Broncos. First down.
This is a clear example of a running back who really trusts his speed. He understands if he just holds his line towards the sideline, he's going to outrun most of the defenders on the field. That's exactly what he does. Picks up the first down before being forced out of bounds.
He dumps this out wide to Gibson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
A great example of first down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly second down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
Moving to his right, just trying to avoid the rush there. He's hit as he threw, and the pass is incomplete.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
He'll try and throw for it on 3rd and 1. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Denver. And a special moment as the rookie catches his first NFL touchdown.
And the more they can develop this young tight end, Mike, it just gives this quarterback additional weapons, and it's just going to make this offense even more difficult to stop.
A tight end, his first career NFL touchdown. Do you remember yours?
Oh, man, I'll tell you, I could recall it like it was yesterday, Mike. We were up Sunday night, primetime game, Lambeau Field against Brett Favre and the Green Bay Packers. And the previous play, Brian Urlacher recovered a fumble, probably around the 20, 25-yard line. Brian Greasy was our quarterback for Chicago, and the ensuing play, threw it up to the left corner of the end zone. And, Mike, guess who called the game? None other than the legendary John Madden.
Whoa! And they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line.
It's a gain of 18. And the Lions first down.
19 Tiger,
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Ready.
On 1st and 10, here's Gibbs. And he will lose yardage on the play. They knock him back to midfield.
The speed and the get-off by the big interior defensive tackle, Mike. I mean, he got through there so fast, he almost took the handoff himself.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. Once again, it's Gibbs. And this is a slight improvement over the previous play. They're going to lose yardage. It's not gaining any either. It's 3rd down.
A 1-yard pickup.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Out to his right. That is brought in. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
It's a gain of 29.
They get the conversion in a big way. That's good for 29 yards.
First and 10 at the
Here's 1st and 10.
Go. Cowboy 80.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. That is caught. What a throw. Isaac to Small. Touchdown, Lions. His 2nd touchdown of this first half. The extra point is good. And the Lions have come back to level things. It's 28 all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. And he will sit on it here in the end zone for a touchdown. Nix, gonna throw it here on 1st down. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
After watching this quarterback carve them up for 3 first-half touchdowns, it's got to feel good, Mike, to be on the other end of it. They're going to have to do it a little bit more consistently throughout the rest of this game if they want to slow this guy down.
He'll be hit as he throws this time, and it's going to fall incomplete. It might be fortunate just to avoid the sack, and it'll set up a 3rd down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked, and with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
Bombers.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. 2 minutes to play here in what's been an even first half. Greg and I back from Ford Field in Detroit in a moment. On 4th down, Jeremy Crawshaw on to punt for Denver. As this drive went backwards, he's on to kick it away. And it's a good return here. It will take it across the 50. Set up the offense with a short field. Back to throw here to begin the drive. That'll be caught. It's Jahmyr Gibbs. And he can't get away. They rally to the football defensively. Bring him down for no gain.
At the 46-yard line.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Go.
They'll run the draw with Gibbs. He'll try to get back to the line, but he's not happening. Gonna lose a yard.
Well, anytime you dial up a draw, Mike, you have the defensive line and the linebackers accounted for. Who you don't have is any of the secondary defenders. It's a perfectly timed secondary safety blitz. He's able to get in the backfield and stop this play before it even had a chance to get started.
On 3rd down, they'll throw from the gun. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down.
And barring an aggressive decision here on 4th down, it just seemed like a really wasted possession to go 3 and out, not able to pick up a single 1st down. Not only do you not able to gain any field position advantage, it really takes a lot of the wind out of your sails as you find yourself jogging off the field and the punt team coming on.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on 4th down. And that is not going to work. It is incomplete. They go for it on 4th and wind up turning it over on down.
Is a turnover on downs.
Nick snap on 1st and 10. He will air this out, looking for Sutton. That's to the sideline and intercepted. Picked off by Terrion Arnold.
Nix's pass.
So not a lot of yards on the return, Mike, but that's okay. The number one thing, end up with the ball in your hands. And in this case, mission accomplished, and his guys are headed off the field to celebrate.
On the ground to start, they give it to Gibbs. And he'll work forward for about 4. It's 2nd down.
At the 14-yard line. It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
19 tight.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just couldn't deliver that one the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be 3rd down.
And once he got his head around, he realized he was in danger. I mean, luckily, he was able to get rid of that ball before it turned into a negative play.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Go 70 Timberwolves. 79 Broncos.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. He's got his man. Right side. It's complete. He may go. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 85 yards. Touchdown, Detroit. The extra point is up and through. And the Lions will go up by 7. Still a little time. Final minute of this 1st half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. And he will not attempt a return, so this will come out now to the 35-yard line. A 1st down throw for Nix. Catch left side is made by Higgins. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield.
Gain of 16 yards. That's good for the Broncos. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 49.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. He's got a man downfield. It's Mims. And he will get into the end Marvin Mims. Touchdown, Broncos. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start in this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this game.
They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the first half. And the kickoff's coming their way. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Come on. That Buffalo way Cougar night.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Exiting the pocket right. Here's a ball thrown deep right sideline. Isaac TeSlaa was the intended target. And it'll bring up second down.
It was clear from the jump, Mike, that he wanted to take a shot downfield. Bought himself a little extra time by moving the launch point. Ball just kind of sailed on him a little bit and ends up falling harmlessly out of bounds.
19 Tiger, 19 Panther 11, Panther 11.
Back to the air once more on second down. That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
Certainly not one of his better throws, but what I've loved out of this quarterback today, Mike, was just how aggressive he's remained throughout the entire course of the game. Continue to push the ball downfield. Even if it falls incomplete, it opens up everything else in this passing game, and they've had their way so far today.
He's got his man complete. That's TeSlaa. Now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs.
And he's in. Touchdown, Detroit.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the second quarter and the first 2 minutes of the third quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
All that remain in this first half as that one's away. That one's going to skip into the end zone for a touchdown. The drive begins at the 20. Here's 1st and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play. Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this second half gets underway.
Let's go now. 70 Timberwolves. Go.
They'll start this one on the ground with Gibbs. Up the sideline, past midfield. And he is going to run it all the way down near the red zone. A big one there to start the second half. 41 yards.
That's good for a Lions first down. First and 10 at the 24-yard line.
Now they'll set up to throw. Right side, it's Laporta, the tight end. And he will win the race to the pylon. He's in. Sam Laporta. Touchdown, Lions. The PAT, up and good. And the Lions will extend this third quarter lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. And no return here. This is a touchdown. Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for first and 10. They'll go play action with Nix. A catch made there by Sutton. And he's out of bounds inside the 45-yard line. That's a gain of 21 to open this drive.
Gain of 21 yards. First down, Denver.
On first down, here's Nix to throw. He's going to keep it himself. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
Throwing downfield, right side, and it's caught. And he's in. Touchdown, Denver. Now for the point after. He's got it. And the Broncos will cut the deficit to 7.
49. Broncos 42.
The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchdown.
35-yard
Ready? Turn back here. Panther 60. Panther 60. Hut, hut.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Flush to his right. Now he'll run. And he's going to be very close to the first down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Going up top. That's hard. And he will score again. Isaac Tosmar. Touchdown, Detroit. 3 touchdowns for the game. His first 3 of the year. They find the end zone through the air. Greg, that is one of the most popular plays because it works so often.
You're right, Mike. We see it all the time. It's a 4 vertical concept. But the key is you've got to stretch the defense and put pressure on the secondary. That's exactly what they were able to do here. They take advantage, and they go deep for 6.
That ball going to hop into the end zone. It's a touchback that will come out to the 20-yard line. Drive will start on the ground. And he'll be taken down up around the 32-yard line. 12 yards on the game. That's good for a quick first down.
Well, really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
They go sideline, and he stays in bounds. Got the feet down in time. It's a first down. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
At the 47-yard line.
To throw is Nix. He'll dump this out wide to Gibson. And that'll be good for a gain of about 4 as he is forced out of bounds.
Out of bounds at the 48-yard line.
48-yard line. Here's 2nd and 6. Throw it. Nix. They set up the screen for Dobbins. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Good-looking screenplay there. A gain of 11 and a first down.
Another Broncos first down. 1st and 10 at the 37-yard
They'll throw.
line.
It's Nix. He's going to let this one go deep. And he covers some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
Now a stoppage, we have an injured Lion. It's a 3 tight end look as they have it 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
He'll look to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. Dre Greenlaw in there to bring him down. And that's his 1st sack of the year.
Well, that's certainly one way to bounce back here defensively. After giving up a huge explosive play on the previous snap, to bounce back and come away with a sack. Now you find yourself in 2nd and long. You can catch your breath, and the opportunity to get off the field has just gone up.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick, Dragon 60.
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
So there's multiple factors, Mike, that make blitzes successful. So, of course, there's the initial design. Can you attack the vulnerabilities of the offense's blocking scheme? And then in this case, the next phase is the timing. You can see this linebacker knew exactly when that ball was going to be snapped. The offensive line had no chance to identify and pick him up, and he's able to bring him down for a loss.
Gravity Lions. Buffalo 18. Go.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. Looking down the field, but that falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Gibson finding room across midfield, and they will finally track him down inside the 40-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10. Bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. Give him 14 on that one. Good for a Denver 1st down.
A gain of 14. 1st down, Denver.
Working out of the gun, it's Nix. He connects with Mims. And they'll get about half what they needed to pick up a 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here. And what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Oh, he's going to be followed up and taken down. They got him.
7 yards.
This is a great reminder of why it's so important to have great offensive tackles. When you get beat so fast off the edge, the quarterback has nowhere to go in the pocket to escape, and that's what happens.
Headed left, buying time. He'll try to run for it. They'll pick up 7. Nice job defensively, though, to make sure it's not yours. And it sets up 4th down.
And that's a great job defensively here on 3rd down. Not only taking away all the options down the field through the air, but when the quarterback decides to turn into a runner himself, they're able to converge and make the play and keep him short of the 1st down.
That's taken in, and he will have the 1st down. Needing to make something happen, trailing here in the 3rd quarter. They convert on 4th down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
Incomplete. It's 2nd down and 10.
Back to throw is Nix. This ball batted away. That's incomplete. Bryant, the target there. And it's going to bring up 3rd down.
If you want to be a top-notch NFL DB, of course, yes, the athleticism is a given. But it's really, you have to be instinctive. The instincts are what allow you to maximize those physical skills. And you saw him on full display right here, leading in the big-time breakup.
And that is incomplete. He was looking for Marvin Mims there. And it's going to be 4th down. So the Broncos will turn things over to the field goal unit. His kick is good. And the Broncos are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Lions take over.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. On the handoff, this is Gibbs. And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
Tackle made at the 38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 7.
Let's go now. Ready.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. A dive and a catch. Incredible.
And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 48-yard
So back and
line.
forth they go as we are through 3. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. First and 10.
Back to 60. Back to 60. 18 Rattlers. 18 Rattlers. 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. Ready.
They'll look to throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is too far out in front. It was incomplete.
He's going to wish he had that one back. I think his receiver got behind the defense, Mike, and had a lot of room to run, but he just put a little too much on it. They're not able to connect.
Ready. Set.
2nd and 10.
Go. Check. 19. Check.
He'll drop to throw. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete.
Well, it's not going to make up for all the plays that they've been on the wrong side of up until this point. They finally are able to land a jab of their own, knock this ball away, and get a much-needed incomplete pass.
So, after 2 straight incompletions, here's 3rd and 10.
60 Bison. 60 Bison.
Back to throw. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie out of Texas A&M. And the Broncos will have great field position right around midfield.
So you do a great job all game long. You build up a lead here late in the 4th quarter, but now you get sloppy. This turnover all of a sudden brings a renewed sense of energy to your opponent, who a minute ago thought this game was over, and now they got a little life.
They'll begin here on the ground. Not much happening there, just a short game.
He's across midfield to the 49-yard line. A gain of 2. Brings up
From
second
just across the midfield stripe, here's second down. Here's Nix to throw. On the move left. Escaping the danger, throwing and completing. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line.
A gain of 26 yards.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
First down. A gain of 26 yards.
Now to throw it here on first down. Try him again. Another one to Higgins.
Nix's pass.
That's a nice pickup on a first down throw. It's a gain of 8.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up second and a yard.
On second down, it's Nix. Rolling right. That one thrown on the run, but the receiver had to reach back, couldn't bring it in, and it is incomplete.
For the most part, he's been very accurate with the ball. I mean, he's completing over 60% of his passes, but because they haven't been able to get any big explosive plays, continue to push the ball downfield, hasn't really translated on the scoreboard just yet.
And he will have a Broncos first down. At least it appears that way. Didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1.
Gain of a yard. And the Broncos first down.
From the shotgun, here's Nix. That is caught, and he will score. Game on. Antonio Gibson. Touchdown, Broncos. Point after try, forthcoming. He's got it. Broncos will cut the deficit to 7.
Lions 59. Broncos 52.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a
At their
touchback.
own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Now, faking the give. Quick throw, taken in. He's close to a first down. A gain of 9. Nice pitch and catch on a first down.
Similar to a tight end, the slot receiver is often considered the safety blanket. He makes all the difficult catches, tends to be a little bit more around the line of scrimmage, and so far today, he's certainly lived up to that reputation.
And that should be enough. He works his way forward to pick up a first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good runner. 3rd and short, 4th and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He keeps it himself. And he'll wind up getting about 4 before he's shown the sideline.
Nothing open here downfield. I think it's a good job just getting to the edge, getting something positive, getting out of bounds.
Here's 2nd and 6. Blitz coming. He'll throw it. Get this complete. It's Williams over the middle. And they'll take this down inside 35. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
1st and 10.
Set to go now on 1st and 10.
70 Timberwolves. Hot 70. Hot 70. 19 Tiger. 19 Tiger. Let go.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's into the end zone. That might be the knockout punch. Touchdown, Lions. That's his 2nd touchdown of this one. And he's got a half dozen for the year. Everything you want to do right there, Greg, in the 4th quarter, get the ball with the lead and extend it to a 2-score advantage.
Yeah, and I think this just might end up being too much to overcome. You said it. Once you get a 2-score lead this late in the fourth quarter, there's just not enough possessions to be had to claw yourself back in it.
Knicks now on 1st and 10. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. Give him 14 on that play. One first down.
A gain of 14. First down, Denver.
A first down throw for Knicks. He's across midfield. The tackle's going to be made down at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 10 yards. First down, Broncos.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft.
And he will score. Game on. Elijah Higgins. Touchdown, Denver. 2 touchdowns for him now on the afternoon. The extra point try forthcoming. He gets it to go. And the Broncos will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a 1-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Okay, break. Come on. Six the Eagles. Pass the 60.
He'll work his way ahead for a gain of about 4.
17 ball carrier. The tackle by Talanoa Hufanga. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 39-yard line.
Ball on the 39. Here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Start. Bronco 80.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the second half. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. It is 2nd and 6. They'll drop to throw. Who else? Another catch for his favorite target. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
So as the saying in the NFL, Mike, short throw, long catch, and that's exactly what they wanted to go with here. Operate in the quick game, don't stress the protection, and while he didn't get necessarily the big play, he does get enough to move the chains.
Now they'll set up to throw. Moving left, taking off, and nice look there. He'll go into a slide, gain about 7.
Take a look at his eyes. You can see the quarterback clearly going through all of his progressions, and he's quick to realize there's nowhere to go with this ball. He makes the right decision and gets out of there, picks up some good yardage, and gets down on the ground.
Pick them sides, and you better choose wisely. That's my high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Here's 2nd and 3 to go. He'll let this one go long for Williams. And this is going to be a touchdown. They are going to extend the lead here in the final minute of play. The extra point, up and good. And the Lions will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. So the kick kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
They'll come up for 1st and 10. Now Nick's going to look to throw. 4th out left. Aiden Hutchinson in there to drop up, and that's going to be a loss of 9 to open this drive.
9 yards. It's 2nd down.
Here comes 2nd down. Throwing is Nix. The pressure gets there again, and again he goes down. Now the Broncos going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 30-second mark of this 4th quarter. They'll throw now 3rd and forever. That is incomplete. Here we go. Here that's what could be their final play. It's 4th down.
A great pass rush is like a closer in baseball. When you bring them into the game, it's all but over. That's exactly the case here. It doesn't result necessarily in a sack, but it was the hit that altered the throw just enough to end that play before it started.
Now or never, they'll throw on 4th down. Now he'll work his way out right. And that is incomplete.
Jumbo jet. It wasn't easy, but nothing is. No. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you. When I was young, it's not my problem. It's not my problem. When I feel heavy metal, and I feel that I need when I lie and I'm easy all of the time, but I'm never sure why I need you. Please I need you.
This speech is my recital. I think it's very vital to rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's uptight. Here we go. It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. It's tricky. 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 It's tricky to rock around. To rock around. That's right, on time. It's tricky. 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 I met this little girlie. Her hair was kind of curly. Went to her house and out. I had to leave real early. These girls are really, all they just say is, or spend some time and rock a rhyme. I said it's